A look at some Amarillo events coming up this weekend. Dr. Shanna James, Seth Trujillo, big recovery conference, would you call it that? Tell me exactly, Seth. We're so glad you're here. This is important.
Thank you. The Big Texas Rally for Recovery.
Yes.
It's a lot of different events happening at the same time. We've got a resource fair. We have food trucks that are going to be coming.
Ooh, good.
We've got interactive activities, 3 live bands, and over a dozen speakers.
What?
And
This is going to be good.
a resource fair inside. And then annual Celebrate Recovery event's going to be happening as well.
Good.
And in the morning, separate, we're also going to be having a 5K run in the morning.
What in the world? This is big. In
Yeah.
Amarillo, in the Texas Panhandle. I'm so glad. I want to ask, why here? Why are we having this rally here? Tell me. I see good recovery, but what are our issues in the Panhandle? I have a feeling that I know a little bit the answer to that.
Well, I work with Synacor Foundation. We're a drug and alcohol organization that helps people with substance use.
Yes.
We have 3 locations here in Amarillo. We're helping people. And one of the things that we want to do is bring this rally out of South Texas and into Amarillo so that we're able to educate on what resources we have in the area, because we do have a lot of resources, but we also want to let people know that people in recovery know how to have fun.
Yes.
And so it's going to be a really,
Good.
really great, fun, amazing event.
I'm so glad you said that.
Tell us why y'all are so excited to have this here, because you were saying earlier that y'all getting to have this rally here in Amarillo. You're only one of 15 places in the entire state of Texas that gets to do this. I mean, tell us why that's so important for y'all to get to do this right here in Amarillo.
Yeah, so, we're kind of a hub here in Amarillo. So this is not just for Amarillo, Texas. This is for the whole Panhandle. We have organizations also participating from Lubbock, Pampa. So we have people from all over the Panhandle. So we wanted to celebrate each other, right? So this is about recovery, or anybody who's been impacted from it, from addiction to alcohol to even mental health. And so for us to come with each other and love on each other and celebrate each other, it's just a great way for us to come together and have fun without having to use substances. So it's for the whole family, and the number one thing, it's free.
We like that.
What? Listen, that's huge. Do we have some stats here in the Amarillo area, or the Texas Panhandle, or even the state? Alcohol, I know that it affects so many people, and you wouldn't even know. It could be your neighbor, it could be someone in your family. It really affects people more than we know, I think.
Absolutely, and part of the substance use community is a stigma. So a lot of people try to hide what they've got going on. Thankfully, we got a lot of mental health awareness during 2020, but there's still a lot of substance use out there and a lot of stigma where people want to hide that. So I think even our best statistics fall short showing the true number of how many people are truly struggling.
Where is the rally going to be, and maybe different places? How can we get information? And I know we want people to come. I mean, really.
It's at Southwest Church of Christ, 45th and Cornell, across the street from the Amarillo Town Club.
Oh, okay.
And we chose that location rather than a park or something like that, as we knew that there's resources on site there. They have AA, they have NA, they have Celebrate Recovery, they have Al-Anon, and there's an outpatient substance use organization that has an office out of that building as well. Yeah. So even if somebody comes and they forget all the resources and everything that they learned at this rally, they can just make it back to that same physical location 6 months, 9 months later, and there's going to be somebody there that can help them.
That's so good. Dr. James, tell me, are you here in Amarillo? And tell me a little bit about what you do.
So I'm here representing our Continuum of Care. So that's our homeless collaborative group. I'm the vice chair. So it's preventing and ending homelessness. So we know that substance abuse, mental health has a big impact for our homeless population. And so we know more prevention is going to prevent somebody from becoming homeless. So getting them before they get to that point, right? So if they're suffering from alcohol or whatever it may be, they're more likely to end up homeless. And so having events like this, we're going to have over 30 different resources The best part is we're also going to have big door prizes.
Whoa.
So if you go and visit every single booth, and it may not even be something you need, you may learn it for a neighbor.
Good.
Or a friend or a family member. It's important that we all get educated on what the resources are so we can help each other. And so I'm really excited to share all these. I mean, who knew that 30 different organizations here in Amarillo that are focused on this type of activity to help families and communities. And so we're just really excited to be able to educate the community. You know, 8% of the U.S. has a co-occurring mental health and substance abuse, and that's co-occurring both mental health and using, and that's way underreported, as we know. And so the more that we, you know, reduce the stigma to this, it's going to be more willing to people to come forward, share their stories, and they're not alone. The biggest thing that we can have is hope. And hope for recovery, and that there is a life past that. And so we just want to celebrate those milestones. I don't care if it's a month or a day, or if you've been in recovery for 10 years. We just want to love on you and support you and just rally with each other.
Yay, yay, I love it. More information, if someone is seeing, hearing this and wants to come.
The best place would be our Facebook page, just Big Texas Rally for Recovery, Panhandle Edition.
Okay.
And it's going to be from 2 o'clock to 7 o'clock next Saturday, and the 5K is going to be at John Stiff Park. The race starts at 10 a.m., so be there by 9 to pre-register.
Okay. Seth, where are you at, and where do you work?
I'm based here in Amarillo with the Synacor Foundation.
And Synacor, maybe y'all have a big, it's not clinic, but they're in Medi Park.
Yes, that's our inpatient treatment facility.
Okay. And then other places here in town.
Yeah, we've got 3 locations in town, but we're all over New Mexico and Texas. We've been around 56 years, and we've been making an impact on the state of Texas and our citizens for decades. So
Yeah, I knew, and we're glad you're in Amarillo.
yeah,
We need you.
Me too.
Yeah. Dr. James, thank you.
And I just want to say we're also going to have free dinner and
What?
free shirts.
What?
So, and it's for everybody. We're going to have from bounce houses to Officer Jenkins is going to be doing deadlifting. So there's going to be
Let's
activities
go.
for everyone.
Let's go.
So we just encourage everyone to come out this Saturday.
I love it. I love Officer Jenkins with APD. He is the coolest.
He is.
I'm so glad. Okay, y'all know good stuff. I love it. I'm so glad you came. We're going to remind everybody, okay?
Wonderful.
Alrighty.
Thank you for having us.
Well, you're welcome. You're welcome. I'm so glad you came today. Come again. We'll meet again. Okay, good.